Okay, friends, welcome back to another gratitude documented day 20. Today's verse is 1 Peter 4:10. Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others. And I usually like to break this down just a little bit, but I'm not sure that I can just break it down. There's so many other verses that can go with this, and the only one that is just keeps resonating with me is, the which of the 10 commandments is the most important, and that's not I'm totally butchering it, but God answers, obviously the most important is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind, but the second is like the first, and to love your neighbor as yourself. And I think that is true service. And we have to remember that as the light, as Christians, as women who are going out there, how important it is to serve others. And there are so many opportunities to do that. We just have to take advantage of them. So that being said, I'm not going to get totally off into that because we know how I can be. I am going to grab the vintage oxide here. And I was thinking that I had a dauber over here, and I guess I do not. So I'm just going to improvise, and we're going to take a napkin. I'm sorry, this is a baby wipe. It's not a napkin. And I am just going to grab, and I'm just going to stamp it in here kind of. And I'm just going to rub the page. I kind of want to just really emphasize. And we're getting kind of chunky up in here, so I've got to probably shake in the whole table. Apologize for that. But because we're getting so chunky, I've got to keep that hand on there so that so the page, sorry, I can't talk. So the page will be okay. So the book will stay open. Okay, the words are hard. Words are hard. So just kind of distressing it a little bit, making it look a little bit older than it even is. And it is an old book, but I just really like that. And then I'm going to actually turn this page, or let's turn this page. And we're going to do this little corner here. We might go ahead and just do the whole thing, because I am going to show you something new for me. New for me. And I want to say that I saw it from Kristen with Plays with Scissors on Instagram, but that could be wrong. But I think that's where I saw it. And I'm not sure she posted it, or if it was in her stories, and she didn't show us how to do it. So if I'm doing it wrong, that's okay. I'm all right with doing it wrong. Okay, so we are going to make a pocket, and we are going to just fold this guy right up in here like so. And then I'm going to crease it. Voila. And now we're going to have a pocket right here. Is that not the cutest thing you ever did saw? So I'm going to grab some glue now. And I'm just going to go right in that crease. And I might need to go up just a tad because I don't want it to come open. This art glitter glue is, let's go ahead and do just the art glitter glue dries pretty quick. It's not super forgiving. So once you have it in there, you better believe you don't have but a second if you wanted to change it. I'm gonna kind of just set that there for a minute, even though it's short-lived. I do want to make sure that it is glued really well because we're going to be using it as a pocket, and I don't want it opening up once I start stuffing stuff in there. So it's pretty secure. Now for the decorating. So doesn't that look so fun? I love it. I almost want to kind of distress that page too. So let's do it because you're going to see it. And so it doesn't look completely out of character with the rest of it. There we go. I love that. I think that just looks so good. All right, so now we can get down to some decorating business. We're going to go ahead and chomp this guy back in here. That guy's falling out. We're going to have to figure that out. But there we go. Now we got our little chompers on. We're safe. Now we can figure out what we're going to do here. And I'm not certain. Not completely certain here what's gonna happen. Let's put this kind of down. Oh, I like that. And I took the elements from the Illustrated Faith printables, and I shrunk them for the gratitude documented, and I just kind of shrunk them down to give us all of these different flowers and whatnot, different sizes. And I think maybe we might put that there. Not while we're doing this. My husband just got home, so the dog's gonna go nuts. My cat is scratching to get in. I'm like, what is going on? Oh, I'm loving that. I just think that looks so good. Okay, I think everybody has calmed down a little bit, I'm hoping, and we can finish this up before I have to go start dinner. And let's grab one more leaf in here. Oh, you're gonna hear a horn honk in a second. That's okay. Oh, see. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm loving this, but I'm also thinking I may need to put this guy here because of how it is. I don't want there to be there. Maybe we can bring that one around, and then it just kind of looks like a pretty little bouquet. It doesn't have to go in just a little bit. Yes, I think I love that. Yeah, that looks good. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. So we're gonna grab our glue and we're just gonna start sticking stuff in here. So hopefully it will all go well. And you can hear the dog, my husband, which is okay. It's all right, this house too. All right, so I'm just gonna start tapping glue in here. I don't want to get overzealous by any means, but I don't want to miss any of the bits either. Because if you get overzealous, then that's when you kind of can get some glue globs. And I don't want glue globs. No glue globs, please. But I also want to make sure that I get some everywhere so that it's all stuck in there. Okay, I think we got them all, and I kind of like them not, I don't know if you can tell, but there's kind of still some sticking up, and that's kind of fun. I really kind of like that. So that is so fun. I'm gonna have to clean this off because it's leaking. Sorry about that. And I'm gonna take and I'm gonna put, so it's still open. I can still put stuff in there. So I wanna make sure when I put this Fabrifix on here that I don't get it on the inside. And the little tiny piece of trim that I'm gonna use, is this not the sweetest, most cute little piece of trim you've ever seen in your life? And I'm just gonna, look how pretty that looks. Oh, I so love that. I love it so much. And I'm just gonna trim this off. Ooh, almost cut off that flower. Whew, scissor happy. Okay, so I have a few of these little bits here that we will probably be adding in. Not sure where I'm gonna put it all. Oh, what if I put that kind of there? Oh, I really like that. I thought I was gonna do something totally different, but I really like that. Let's not glue it yet, but I like it. And we're gonna grab this. No, we're gonna add this first. Is this not beautiful? I'm gonna probably glue that in there because it's one of those things that if you pull that string, the whole thing is gonna come undone. But I'm gonna glue this on this side. So I like that. Some more glue here. Oh, that's a different side. Okay, well that's fine. And what I am gonna do is just let this kind of sit here because I'm gonna have to put some fray check on this end, or again, it will all unravel, and I do not want that. So I'll put this on here pretty thick, actually. Make sure I go into the part that's not on the book as well, so that when I cut it, it stays. And then I will actually leave that on there for about 24 hours before I cut it, because I do not want that going anywhere. Oh yes, I am loving these. Why does this guy keep wanting to come out there? I must not have glued him in. Okay, so now I normally, like, I've been putting these over on this side. So that's throwing me for a loop. And then let's see. What if we tie this in a knot? And I'm not sure where I got this ribbon from. I was thinking about putting it behind the 20. Like so. And then putting it on there. I kind of like it. Let's make sure that we've got that they're the same. And then I'll go ahead and cut this side off here. And then I think we'll staple it. Maybe that's what we'll do to that, is staple it. Oh, wait, wrong. This way. Oh, the kitty and the dog and the husband and all the people are just being crazy needy today. That's okay. We're almost done. I'm just trying to decide if I care too much about that. I think we'll leave it. I think I don't mind that at all. The one thing I am going to add here is, of course, some thread. And I'm not even going to worry too much about what colors. I'm just going to grab some. But I am going to have to put a little bit over into that. So let's go ahead. Let's grab this one and put this one over here. Yeah. And then I'll put this here. I'm pretty sure I kind of like it right there. I might need that, should stick because it's fabric all over the place. Oops, I might need to add more. That's gonna have to be scrunched just a little bit there. Okay, oh, nope, it is not gonna work. I'm just gonna slap some down. Hopefully it works. There we go. Okay, so the scripture is from the Jill, I can never say her name, Drangsholt, and her Gratitude Documented 23 Toolbox. The numbers are from Vanessa Walker, and it's her Grateful Garden Gratitude numbers, all of which can be found at the Illustrated Faith website, the Print Pray shop. All of these are from the printables. Also, you can find at the Print Pray shop. I think I'm gonna actually just kind of put that right there. And I can put my prayer and tuck it in there, or my gratitude, whatever I decide to do there. But I do like this, so. And I kind of like it hanging up a little bit into the flowers. I think that's kind of pretty. So we're gonna do that. And then I think I'll go ahead and add some of these guys in here. And the glue is still kind of wet. I can feel it. So I'm not going to even have to worry about adding glue to this guy. Maybe this one, just a tad bit. That makes me so happy. I think that turned out so well. Maybe we can stick a little guy in here. About up there. Yeah, over there. I definitely like that. So I'm just gonna add, with this glue because it's not fabric for one. Just a little bit, and I want it to dry kind of quick, so there we go. There. And I wanted to use this, but I don't really think we need it. Okay, I think we're all done. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and crafting with me and talking scripture and gratitude. And don't forget to keep it crafty, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.